it is illegal to run out of gas or fuel on the Autobahn.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenzi and you're watching Get Germanized, 30 interesting facts about Germany. First up, Germany was the first country to ever introduce the daylight saving time, the DST. First introduced in 1960 during the First World War to conserve energy. Next up, Berlin, the capital of Germany, has more bridges than Venice. You heard me right. What? More bridges than Venice? That can't be right! But it is. Berlin has over 900 Brücken, or bridges as you say in English, and over 180 kilometers of waterways, navigable waterways. Keep in mind, you can go on it with a boat and drink beer. With a total of over 50 square kilometers of water. Let that sink in for a second. Next up is something that you might have heard of already, but if you escape from prison, that is not punishable by law in Germany, because everyone has the right to freedom here in Germany. So, well, of course you want to escape if someone detains you, right? So, of course we're not going to punish it. I mean, of course. Next up, it is illegal to run out of gas or fuel on the Autobahn. Yeah, you heard me right. If you run out of gas on the Autobahn, you can get your license revoked.
Yeah, you heard me right. Evoked. That's how we're gonna say it now. Deal with it.
Your driver's license for about 6 months. What? I know, but that is the truth, because obviously if you run out of gas, if you drive irresponsibly and don't look ahead and don't, you know, plan like a true German, then it's dangerous to other people. Just imagine someone stopping on the Autobahn where there sometimes isn't a speed limit. That's insane. So definitely be careful when driving on the Autobahn. Look at your tank, at your fuel meter. Is it enough to get to the next station or not? If you are not sure, better pull in, better fuel up, and then move on. Oh, and I think this should be common sense, but just in case, walking around is also forbidden. Costs you your life or up to 90 euros, depending on what's first. In Germany, you cannot just name your child whatever you want. That is forbidden. We have laws. We have exact specific rules what your child's name can be and what not. I actually made 2 videos about that topic, one for boys' names and one for girls' names, so check them out in the video description. You know Fanta, right? This delicious drink. I hate Fanta, it's disgusting. Delicious to some. Well, it originated in the Second World War. Imagine that. Your beloved Fanta originated during a war in Germany. Is it a Nazi drink? Well, I'm pretty sure some Nazis might have had it, but it's not a Nazi drink at all. It was just made out of leftover products due to a trade embargo that forbade, well, Germany to import the sugary syrup that is Coca-Cola. So whey and other products were used instead. College education is super cheap in Germany compared to other countries, and some might even call it free. Even though that is not completely true, every 6 months you will have to pay a fee depending on what university you go to. It varies in height, in amount. For example, it could be up to 200 euros every 6 months for, well, a student's ticket that gets you everywhere in the state with public transport. That is also like relative to what university you're at, but most of them have it. Also, others could be cheaper, could be more expensive. Private schools, way more expensive most likely, but like public schools, public universities, very cheap in comparison to other countries. You like currywurst, right? Because everyone likes currywurst. I hate currywurst. Almost everyone likes currywurst, and we in Germany eat over 800 million of those a year. We love it so much that there's even a dedicated museum about currywurst. That's right, a whole museum with lots of pictures, probably, maybe something to try, about currywurst. Delicious. Köstlich. Next up, Germany was not always Germany. You might have heard of the GDR, like there was a big wall, right, that was split, like Germany was split as a country. But what you don't know is that Germany was once a cluster of kingdoms, duchies and principalities. They were unified under the name of German Reich, Deutsches Reich, in 1871. Later it developed into the Weimar Republic, then the Third Reich, as you all know, and then, well, East and West Germany, and now we have Germany today. German, this lovely language, super easy to learn, easy to understand, beautifully sounding. Well, it is the language with the most native speakers in Europe. Did you know that? Well, probably not. Now you do. You're welcome. Did you know that Germany's capital has shifted over 6 times already? I think even over 7 times already. Insane. Unbelievable. It was Bonn once. Can you imagine? The city of Bonn as Germany's capital? No, not Berlin. Not Berlin. Bonn. Now it is Berlin. There you go. Damn those Japanese, they beat us! Munich is actually just the 2nd most punctual airport in the world. First is Tokyo. Some of the best inventions in the world come out of Germany. The light bulb, the automobile, well, you're welcome. They are all from Germany. You got diabetes? We got insulin. The pocket watch? Yeah, I didn't have one. Well, you're welcome. It's from Germany. That thing you stare into 24/7, no, not the void, the television, that's also invented in Germany. The jet engine, that motorcycle, the LCD screen and the Walkman, all German inventions. Germany has the biggest population in Europe, but it's in decline. That's because refugees... Shut up! Who would have thought? Germany is actually the 2nd, why the 2nd most popular sounds good, expat destination in the world. Yeah, that's because of all the refugees. Shut your pie hole. Did you know Germany is actually rated as a really nice place to grow old in? Yes, who would have thought? Yeah, if you like getting raped. Come on, shut the hell up. You like animals, right? Ah, we got you covered. Germany has actually the biggest zoo in the world, the Berlin Zoologischer Garten. And if that's not enough for you, well, we have over 400 registered zoos in Germany. One of those must please you, right? Right? Germany, you know, the country with all these inventions. Why? Why is that? Well, because of the German education system. It's apparently pretty good and produces top performers. That means people who can actually do things after they come out of school. That's amazing, isn't it? Who would have thought that that exists somewhere in the world? And it's Germany. Oh, mind blown. You don't like being unemployed? Well, then Germany is for you, because Germany has very high employment rates. Woohoo! Just look at 2016. Over half of people aged 15 to 64 had a job. But that's because the Arbeitsamt is faking all the statistics. Very possible. The next one isn't really a surprise to you probably. Germany is the EU's largest economy. There you go. Our GDP is over 3.4 trillion euros. Trillion euros. The only ones better are Japan, China and the US. Well, that's no surprise really. And talking about economies, small and medium-sized businesses in Germany put out over 52% of the whole economic output in Germany. Those Mittelstandunternehmen, those SMEs, employ over 14 million workers. Insane. If you own a nice car, chances are that it's a German one, since Germany is one of the world's biggest car producers. No surprise to you, most likely. You like the fine arts. You like museums and art. Germany is for you then. Because Germany has more culture, that sounds pretty than any other country, apparently. Lots of stuff to do if you're a culture lover here in Germany. Can you read? Well, then Germany is probably a country for you, because Germany is one of the world's biggest book producers with over 94,000 publications each year. We even have multiple international book events like the Frankfurter Buchmesse or the Leipziger Buchmesse, the book fairs. Amazing events. Also, if you like anime and manga and cosplay, big events for that as well. At least the one in Leipzig. I'm not sure about the one in Frankfurt. Oh my god, this is so... Wow. Germany likes beer. Huh! What? Yeah, Germany is Europe's 2nd largest... Wait a second, that can't be right. 2nd largest beer consumer, really? Who's first? Oh, of course, the Czechs. Well, yeah, I can't beat the Czechs. You love alcohol, but you hate smoke? Well, Germany is perfect for you then, because legally drinking is allowed pretty much anywhere in Germany, in the streets, in an apartment, in a park, but oh, if you smoke, you're gonna go to jail. Well, probably not to jail, but you might get a fine depending on where you decide to smoke, because smoking in clubs, in bars, and other places here in Germany sometimes is illegal. Unbelievable, but it's true. And if you do it anyway, you get fined. And in case you're a club owner and don't care about smoking laws, well, they can come to you and shut your business down, or at least fine you very heavily. You know Angela Merkel? I hate Angela Merkel! Okay, well, Angela Merkel was voted as the, well, Chancellor of Germany, and also the second most powerful person in the world. Who's the first most powerful? The Oktoberfest. Ortssaft. Well, that's the biggest, the best cultural festival, the biggest folk festival. Cultural, you're right. The biggest beer festival in the world. Amazing. There are lots of others though in Germany. People only know the Oktoberfest most of the time. Actually, I made a compilation about that. You can find the link to it in the video description with lots of Oktoberfest videos. I've been there, I filmed there, I made videos about it. Check it out. It's amazing. We got the Oktoberfest. Well, that's an interesting fact, right? Probably something you've never heard of. Did you know that a person in a same-sex couple is allowed to adopt children in Germany? Get out of here. Also, any discrimination against LGBTQ people in Germany is illegal. And last but not least, you probably knew it in your heart. It spoke to you from within, because the nature is calling to you and saying, Germany is my friend. Because Germany is the leader in climate and energy policies in the world. A third of Germany is actually powered by renewable energies, so there's that. If this was interesting to you, well, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel, Get Germanized Gaming. Follow me on twitch.tv/GetGermanized for gaming, live streams, and check out my vlog and travel channel, Life the World. No, not Live the World. How many times do I have to say it? Life the World. And, well, apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.